The Selfish Path to Romance. Download Chapter 1 for free at drkenner.com and at amazon.com.
You ain't going to school, are you, Annie? When I grow up. You ain't either, Annie. You're going to stay here. Take care of me. I'm going to school when I grow up. You said we'd be together forever and ever and ever. I'm going to school when I grow up. Now leave me be.
And that's from The Miracle Worker. And do you give up your highest values, your passions, your goals, your dreams, what you long for, what you live for, because somebody wants you to be with them? And I'm not saying that you abandon your own kids and go off, obviously, because they're your values, they're your responsibility. But do you give up your life too easily, or do you give it up at all? With me to talk about how not to give up your life and to fight for your values is an activist, an intellectual activist, and she is Lin Zinser, the vice president at the Ayn Rand Center for Individual Rights, which is a division of the Ayn Rand Institute, and she knows how to fight for values, how not to just bury her head under the covers and give up in life. Welcome, Lin.
Great to be here, Ellen.
Yeah, and what is it that keeps us from speaking out?
Well, I think there are several different things, but one of the things I think is fear, fear of not being able to do well, fear of others, fear that others know more, fear that we're not as good as others, that we don't have the values, that we don't have the understanding, the knowledge, whatever that other people have. It's a part of altruism.
Okay, well, altruism is typically taken as being a very good thing. It's just benevolence to others, opening doors for people, and, you can open up any magazine, Good Housekeeping or something like that, and there'll be an article that say, oh, you need to be more altruistic, you need to be more giving. What's going on there? You're saying altruism is bad.
Well, yes, I am saying altruism is bad. One of the things that has happened is that a lot of people don't understand what altruism really is. Altruism is not just being kind to people around you. Altruism means the duty to sacrifice to others, the duty that you should give up your life and your values for others, that others are more important than you are.
And so altruism really in Latin means otherism. Altruism, translated, means otherism. You're living for others, not for yourself. But it doesn't usually underscore the not for yourself. It underscores the, oh, it's good to be kind to others. Now, the alternative to altruism is?
Selfishness.
But people look at selfishness and say, oh, yeah, you take advantage of other people, you run roughshod over them, you commit fraud, you manipulate. Is that what you mean by selfishness, Lynn?
No. One of the problems that has come down through history is that people have been given a false alternative, that either you sacrifice to others or they sacrifice to you. And that's a false alternative. What selfishness means is...
Hey, I got to interrupt this because we've got to pay some bills. 30 seconds, that's it. A very quick ad, and then Ellen will be back.
Romance. Ugh, I wish guys knew more about what we want from a relationship. Boy, I wish I knew more about what I want. Where's that ad I saw? Here it is. The Selfish Path to Romance. A serious romance guidebook. Download Chapter 1 for free at selfishromance.com and buy it at amazon.com. The Selfish Path to Romance. That is interesting.
What selfishness means is to look out for your own interest first, but in doing that, you trade value for value. You look at other people as potential allies and as people that have values, could have values that you want to trade with. It involves the trader principle.
So it isn't a zero-sum game. There's only, I don't know if people know what that is, but you have one pizza pie and only the one piece of pizza and only one person can get it. And either I grab for it or I give it to you, and in which case I don't get any pizza, I don't get any food. And that's not how rational egoism works or rational selfishness works.
That's right.
It's that you make another pizza. You're not stuck with just one slice. So fighting for your values, being able to speak out, it's very hard to do that if you have this woe is me, who am I to speak out, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to say it, I don't know when to say it, what if I make a mistake? that type of an attitude about yourself not only takes an enormous toll on you, but you miss out on life.
Yes, it is a very destructive.
And that's what altruism is. I don't count, you count.
Absolutely.
Or I count, but only after you. So I can go on a family vacation and I can take care of my uncle, I can take care of uncle and aunt, I can take care of my siblings, I can take care of my parents, I can take care of everybody else. And not once do I ask myself, what would I enjoy doing today? Guess how I'm going to feel at the end of that vacation.
Yeah, it actually means that everyone else counts but you.
Right. And I'm going to feel like I need a vacation, but I don't want anyone to come with me because I'll have to cater to everyone.
And that can be, as we know, that's extremely destructive.
Yeah. So what would you...
the human psyche.
Right. So what would you recommend as the alternative? I know
I would recommend that people look at what they want and figure out their values. And that's very crucial because a lot of people don't even know what they want. But once they figure out what their values are, what it is that they do want, that's rational, that is a positive for their life, then they take acts to accomplish that, to achieve those values.
Okay, when we talk about values, people may not know what we're referring to. For me, it's exercise, it's going to Zumba classes, it's going dancing, it's enjoying my radio show. It's what are some of your, can we give an example, a few more examples of values that people can pursue in life that are wonderful?
Sure. Going to movies, the movies that you really find, valuable for you, that resonate with you. Looking at art is another, great art. But it can also be things like spending time with your family.
The family that you love, not the family
that you love.
Not family that pick on you and that are alcoholics that just tear you apart, any good aspects in you. You choose your family members that you like and enjoy them.
Yes, absolutely. And you minimize or even eliminate from your life the family members that are destructive from you.
And an altruist would have to include those and cater to those people that are cruel to them. And so being rational, so some of the wonderful values not only are, you said going to the movies, seeing wonderful artwork, whether it's listening to music you adore or seeing great works of art in a museum or reading a great work of literature. And it's also romantic relationships, great relationships. I was with my sister this morning, great relationships with wonderful family members. It doesn't mean that you're anti-family. It's that you rationally pick and choose who is a good person to have in my life. Listen, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. This is Lin Zinser from the Ayn Rand Institute for Individual Rights, and that's a division of the Ayn Rand Institute, and you can fight for your values, whether it's your personal values or your personal value of fighting for freedom, which is what Lin does. Lin, what is the website people can go to?
It's AynRandCenter.org, AYNRAND Center, CENTER.org.
And thank you so much for joining us today, Lin.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
And that idea of valuing yourself, and it being in the healthy sense, selfish, not the way we typically think of that word, is the most important gift you could ever give yourself. To value your character, to build yourself into someone that's lovable, whether it's you're honest with people, you pursue a productive lifestyle where you have a career or a job that you really enjoy, or you may be working at a job you don't like that much, but maybe they're a coworker, so you can make it better for yourself, where you can continue to grow your mind and really treasure the people around you, whether it's family or friends or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or husband and wife. Really treasure those people, because you know what? One of the pains that people suffer so much is when they don't have someone in their life, or when they have a lot of pain in a family relationship, ruptured ties with maybe a father, a mother, a sibling, and it just weighs so heavily on you. You want to work to resolve some of those issues, and that's some of the things that I can help you with. I'm Dr. Ellen Kenner, and my show is The Rational Basis of Happiness. You can visit my website, drkenner.com, to see articles I've written and books I recommend.
Live a little.
For more Dr. Kenner podcast, go to drkenner.com and please listen to this ad. Here's an excerpt from The Selfish Path to Romance, the Serious Romance Guidebook by clinical psychologist Dr. Ellen Kenner. and co-author Dr. Edwin Locke.
Intimacy is an important part of romantic partners' lives together. Of course, crises can and do cause long intervals between intimate encounters, but many couples allow such temporary interruptions to become normal. Young couples sometimes ask, is it true that sexual attraction normally fades as time goes on? And many do let other aspects of their lives take priority over intimacy, but they don't have to. It is a choice. In the most successful romantic partnerships, sexual intimacy is made a conscious priority. Ideally, sexual attraction is enhanced with time, especially as emotional intimacy deepens.
You can download Chapter 1 for free by going to drkenner.com and buy it at amazon.com.